I made it as heavy as possible for peak contraction because that's kind of what a press misses. By the time you've extended and locked out, most of the movement's through your tricep. So I liked using this machine just to finish off that real... What is good, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I have just finished off a chest day, which is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to take you through my current chest exercises for my chest day, and we are starting in a new gym, Meritor. It really is a bodybuilder's gym. It may not look as aesthetic as some other like black painted gyms with some neon lighting, but it really is a bodybuilder's gym. If you want results, you got to go for the best kit and equipment and a really good atmosphere as well, rather than just how pretty the gym looks. Okay, so without further ado, let's get stuck into my first chest day at Meritor. Starting off with a pretty extreme resting bitch face. So I don't have flies first in the program. I'm actually doing three exercises of presses with one fly, but I'll always start on flies just for activation work, which is what this set is. It was purely activation work, getting some blood in the chest before this, my first working set on an incline prime. This machine is an absolute beast. You can choose the strength curve because of the 3 pins that you can see where you load your plates onto. There's one just out of frame on this, but I will show you a different angle to show where it is. So for me, I want it to be the heaviest at the bottom of the movement where you're at the biggest stretch. And I was aiming for 8 reps. I think it was 4 sets of 8 reps. You can see the struggle is real there. My forehead started glowing. But I only got 7 reps here just because I had a slight miscalculation with the weight. Brand new gym, new equipment. It's really hard to actually gauge exactly the numbers you'll be playing with. So I just reduced it by 10 kilos and went again. You can see here that I top loaded this, so it is the heaviest in the biggest stretch. I'm a big advocate in stretching my chest. I found that's what worked really well. It's probably why my flies exploded my chest, dumbbell flies, because it's the heaviest at the bottom of the movement where you're stretched out. I'm now transferring that into all my presses. I didn't used to go to full range of motion with my press because it just pissed my shoulder off to no degree. Nth degree? Sure, that's the saying. So I didn't get full range of motion. So now my shoulder is much better, in good working condition. I am really working on the stretch and it's going pretty well at the moment. So I just missed my 8 reps again. As you can see, I wasn't very happy. And I just wanted to show you this bit here. So you see I'm pressing my chest upwards. I'm really digging my back into the bench and pushing my chest up. And I find that's what activates my chest before I start the movement. I want to really focus on bringing those chest fibers in and sort of taking it as much out of my shoulders as possible, because your front delt does a lot in a pressing movement. So I want to really get that chest involved. So I did 4 sets, as I mentioned. This one, I believe, is the last one I filmed. I only filmed the 3 sets and I managed to get a 9 on this. So I managed to make up for the reps that I missed, but still, 8's the goal, so getting either 7 or 9 is absolutely fine. Don't beat yourself up about that. Just know that that's the weights you're going to need to improve on for the next time you come around to do this. Absolutely love this machine. Now I moved on to somewhat of a decline. So we started on an incline, going to a decline, and it is warm enough now for the tank to come out. The beta is on show, just with the blood flowing a little bit better and feeling a bit more confident in myself. However, the angle was absolutely terrible. I filmed 2 of these and I think, I filmed 3 of these because I found out that this was far too light, so I counted it as just a warm-up. You'll see I just had to stop dead and try again. I'm a big advocate in warming up every single exercise before I actually perform them. So you'll see, well, I might not have filmed all of them, but I will always do at least a test with the weight before I do my working set before every single exercise, just to make sure that I'm using the correct weight, especially in a new gym. So this is my first working set. I actually believe I got way too many numbers here. I think I got a 12. So again, I slightly mistimed it, but what I did is I kept the weight, had a minute rest, and then went and did it again, and then it fell back in range to that. I think I got a 9 the second time when the goal was a 10. So kept the weight on, didn't need to increase it, and just really started building up that fatigue, that lactic acid. it was quite hard to get the angles, I'm not gonna lie. So today I struggled getting angles because the gym did start getting quite busy. People were using machines either side of me, and then of course having a camera, it was difficult. I didn't want the tripod to be in anyone's way, so I did struggle filming everything, so I only filmed a couple sets of all the exercises. So this being my second press, again, I was aiming for 8 to 10, so I actually was okay with the 10s on this, and I did another 4 sets. So 8 sets total, 4 presses before I start my fly. Now, I'm a big advocate with flies. I've always liked the idea of 2 flies and 2 presses for a chest day. However, right now I'm still somewhat nursing a bit of tennis elbow, and the fly movements actually do kind of upset it quite a lot just because of that forearm flexion, as you can see me do here. I hate using cuffs when it comes to flies, so for me that's just a no-go. So I'm doing 1 fly at the moment and 3 presses. And I think I'm going to be changing that very soon to 2 flies, 2 presses again, because I'm feeling much, much better. The recovery is going well. So this particular machine is incredible. This Prime Fly machine, you can adjust the strength curve again with a mechanism at the top. So you can either make it heaviest at the bottom in your stretch, or you can make it the heaviest at the top with your peak contraction. So I made it as heavy as possible for peak contraction because that's kind of what a press misses. By the time you've extended and locked out, most of the movement's through your tricep. So I liked using this machine just to finish off that real, at the end, peak contraction. However, it gets real heavy real quick. You'll see I do struggle to finish the movement. There you go, good timing. And I mean, I wanted it bad. Didn't quite happen, but that is the nature of the exercise. You know, that's when you come to fail. Yes, that was going to failure is all that counts. So I hit failure, and that's pretty good. Now, don't ask me why my armpit is orange. I have no idea. I'm guessing it's something to do with the tube lighting that's above me because it was some serious fluorescent lighting that I was staring up into. We are moving on to incline dumbbell presses for our final exercise, and this is so hard because I like lifting heavy dumbbells, but I did just need to burn out, let's say, to have a finisher sort of level of exercise. So I stuck to the 42s and I repped out 5 sets of 8 to 12. So they started on 12s, dropped to 10s, dropped to 8s, reps that is. And you can see that I'm still really focusing on that stretch here. So I really do actually come below my chest, actually. My fists come underneath my chest. So I get an even deeper stretch than I would do if I was using a barbell, which is why I'm using a dumbbell. But dumbbells for last exercise is a bit of a pain because you tire out super, super quick. But that was the full chest day. Simple, easy chest day to replicate. If you had any questions on this chest workout, leave them in the comment section, and I've written in the description the full workout for an easy reference or a copy and paste into your notes so you can just bring it up next time you're in the gym. I'm currently filming a video about nutrition. I filmed it once, I wasn't happy with it, so I have to refilm it and do it all again, which is why this video came in today instead, so there's no delay on my release. But guys, subscribe so you do not miss that video about nutrition, because nutrition is one of the most important factors. It's not just the workout. You have to be on top of your nutrition, or you won't really get noticeably good results if you do not understand nutrition properly. So don't miss out on that video. That's coming next. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.